Little River Studio on the banks of the beautiful St. Johns River in sunny Florida. And Gold Tone Music Group, the makers of fine fretted stringed instruments, presents an hour of live music with Live and Kicking. With your host, Bruce Andersen and the Cosmic Cowboy Revival Band.
Hey, welcome, everybody, to Live and Kicking. I'm your host, Bruce Andersen, and we are brought to you by the Gold Tone Music Group. Go there for, banjos, mandolins, lap steels, ukuleles, a lot of great instruments. Great show for you tonight. We have Signal 25, which is Marcus Peeler, who's been on the show in different other bands. He's back. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and then we have a new artist, Joe Bryant, and Mike Halloway are going to join us. And then we have an encore by the Byrne Brothers. So that should be an excellent show. For you listeners out there, to make it more enjoyable, I recommend you go to liveandkickingmusic.com, and their photos are on there, so you can see what these guys look like while you're listening to them. liveandkickingmusic.com. Now I'm going to start off with one song, and then we'll bring up Signal 25. I know just where to go for a bite after the show, up on State Road 53. I know that's where she'll be, waiting there for me, freshly brewed cup of coffee. That's the Waffle House waitress blues, really has paid her dues, paid to break the news. She's the queen of my heart. Hash browns in a ring don't really mean a thing. Her smiling face greets me at the door. Chocolate pie's the thing to make a grown man sing. Something's always sticky on the floor. That's the Waffle House waitress blues. She really has paid her dues. Queen of my heart. Breakdown. Since I saw her last, the one I loved could lose a pound or two. When she cracks a smile, it really drives me wild, even though she's missing a front tooth. That's the Waffle House waitress blues. Really has paid her dues. Hate to break the news, she's the queen of my heart. That's the Waffle House waitress blues. Really has paid her dues. I hate to break the news, she's the queen of my heart. Waffle House waitress blues. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Now, Signal 25. Let's bring these folks up here. And we'll find out how they've been doing since we've seen them last.
Good
Marcus,
stuff,
there
Bruce.
you are. That was quick.
Hey, how you guys doing? Tell you what, man, that's always
excellent.
a pleasure to be here, Bruce.
Well, you look healthy.
I try to be. I'm
Now,
trying. I'm growing the hair out, so it's taking me some time. I'm in that awkward phase.
You're at that awkward stage.
There's a lot of them. But yeah, no, I've been here a couple of times, but this time I'm here with my buddy for some originals. This will be Signal 25. We've been playing for years off and on, and it's about time to get out and about and start doing this full time, I think.
Now,
So,
who is your buddy there?
This is Tim. This is Tim Phelps, man. Phelps like the swimmer, but definitely plays guitar a little different. He's got some mean fingers.
He's got mean fingers. Okay.
Mean fingers. I mean, look at that guitar, man.
I mean, yeah, you gotta, you gotta get a good one.
You know. But yeah, no, this first one, this is a song that actually you wrote several years back.
cool.
So,
Cool.
yeah, whenever you want to start, buddy, go ahead. This song's called Desperate Times. Hands in the sky, I see the look in your eyes. Surprise, surprise. The boys in blue are gonna do what they have to catch you. What accusations do they have now to apprehend you? You should have known those boys would fold, leaving us bare-boned and well exposed. Now they want to imprison us so they can steal what's left of our youthful souls. They say we take some time to let this go now. There's no getting out alive. You're surrounded on all sides, trying to save your life, but you pushed me out and shut me out. So this time it's all you. Boy, what you gonna do? Just through the water over yonder is a place of peace where we can rest our feet, maybe find somewhere to sleep. 'Cause we've been searching so hard for so long to find a place to call home. But if they find out who we are, they're gonna send us on our own. And we'll be all alone again. Desperate times call for desperate measures. What makes us who we are the giants we endeavor, and I never meant for you to be seen as the enemy. To me, you are a friend, and I'm sorry it has to end like this. Black suit and tie, runaway Bryant got caught with cocaine in the ride. Now he has a court date and a wedding cake to face all alone. Angels verse your addictions. It's not my fault you're in this position. Now you're missing the point, soon you'll be missing us. It's American pride, but you're Irish luck. Angels verse your addictions. Not my fault, you'd rather yell than listen. Now you're missing the point, soon you'll be missing us. For a guy named Wise, you know your dumbest friend. Say we take some time to let this go now. There's no getting alive. You're surrounded on all sides. Look, we'll be fine, boy. See, I work best in desperate times like this.
Beautiful, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. For real. It's too much fun, man.
Lost it for a minute, but we brought it
Oh,
back.
dude,
We
no.
brought it back.
Tell you what, it's a blessing to be able to come out and play some music. I appreciate you, Bruce. This is an amazing setup you guys have.
No, thank you.
This second song is, what are we going into? This song's called Game Face, man. This is a song I wrote years ago, back when I just feel like, you know, if you're going through a hard time, check it out. This is more, I don't know,
Well,
feel it with us.
You gotta say the hook. If you're going through a hard time,
You know, get your game face on.
Yeah.
There it is. I was hoping that's where I was going with it. I was like, oh man, if I mess this one up. All right, let's do it. It's time to get your game face on. When every choice you make you feel is wrong. Just when you think you can hold on. It's okay to let go this time. It's okay to let go from your mind. It's okay to let go as long as you try. So let go. About face, change your path, change your pace. Don't you dare turn your back on the human race. I need your help, I can explain. She says follow me, I'll lead the way. I'll lead the way. Ready your guns to the sky. Fire away, aim high. Don't ever look down, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, it's time to get your game face on. When every choice you made you feel is wrong. Just when you think you can hold on. This is your time to shine a light on everything you've ever done right. Remember your beach is fine. Take control of your life, just put in more effort this time. I'm sure you'll be surprised of what you can accomplish with a clear mind. Get it, buddy. Put on your war paint, take off the mask. Erase all mistakes that are in the past. Live fast, live free, don't ever look back. It's okay to let go this time. It's okay to let go from your mind. It's okay to let go as long as you try. So let go. Ready your guns to the sky. Fire away, aim high. Don't ever look down, you'll be fine. Ready your guns to the sky. Fire away, aim high. Don't ever look down, you'll be fine. And you'll be fine. I appreciate that, Bruce. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's too much fun, man. It really is. Isn't that fun?
I hope
God, I
so.
love it. Thank you, Bruce. Well, we got one more, and if you're out there, you're listening, cheers. Whether it be water or wine, or in my case, a delicious beer, cheers. This next song is called Looking at the Stars and Talking Dirty. I don't belong Among the human race, I'm not alone. I'm here in outer space. I found my home, and it's right next to her. She keeps me warm, and she gave me more sense of a purpose, something to protect and never feel worthless. I'm becoming my best, looking at the stars and talking dirty. We will beat the odds like we have from the start. Can you see me now before I hit the ground? I am falling faster than the speed of sound. Deja vu. We have been here before, isn't the first time. I am figuring out the rhyme through my free will. I will find you again, that was your one clue. You laughed for a man, looking at the stars and talking dirty. We will beat the odds like we have from the start. Can you see me now before I hit the ground? I am falling faster than the speed of sound. Give it to me. Let the figures talk. Looking at the stars and talking dirty, we will beat the odds like we have from the start. Can you see me now before I hit the ground? I am falling faster than the speed of sound. Appreciate that. Cheers, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for
Signal
having us, Bruce.
25. Signal 25. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Now, we're going to bring up Joe Bryant and Mike Halloway. Joe's new to the show. He has lived in, Central Florida for many years. Apparently, it's a secret, but anyway, he's from West Virginia. So I don't know how much his songs are influenced by that, but we may find out here. And he began writing songs in college, Marshall University. Joe, can I ask where that is? Where's Marshall University?
Marshall University is in Huntington, West Virginia.
Oh, well, they're...
The southwest part of the state.
And that's pretty well known for something, isn't it? Is it basketball or football or?
They've had some good years in both.
Oh, okay.
I don't follow any of it anymore, but
Yeah. Now, would you say your music's influenced by West Virginia?
I would say I'm influenced by folk. I'm not really, wouldn't call it country, but I love bluegrass, but I don't claim that this is bluegrass. It's kind of my own flavor of folk music. How's that?
Okay. I'm not a big guy on genres. I never found that they really work.
Well, this is my good buddy Mike Halloway.
How you guys doing tonight?
Playing along
Welcome
with me.
to the show, Mike.
Thank you very much, Bruce.
And the first song we're going to do here is one that I actually did write back in college. And I'm putting this one out there tonight because it kind of describes maybe what a civilian would be going through if there was war breaking out around them.
In Ukraine.
And it's called Today the World Fell. Can you hear the thunder? Start this again. Can you see the lightning toward the west horizon, brighter than the setting of the sun? Can you hear the thunder? Makes you stop and wonder just what Mother Nature's got it coming along. Today the world fell and you better get out of the way. Today Today the world fell and I really don't know what to play for you anymore. Did you know the fighting toward the west horizon? And they say that they'll be moving this way real soon. Did you hear the warning on the news this morning? Better lock yourself away in a shelter room. Today the world fell and you better get out of the way. Today the world fell and I really don't think I can stay here anymore. Can you hear them crying over bodies lying in the street where once the children used to play? Can you smell the burning? Feel the world stop turning? Hear the blind man on the steps who stops to pray? Lord, today the world fell and you better get out of the way. Yesterday the world fell and I really don't know where to pray anymore. There's a dove a-flying, the last one surviving. See him dive into the rocks and take his own life. Nothing really matters as the big ball shatters. In the final hours, I think I'll say goodbye. Today the world fell and you better get out of the way. Today the world fell and I really don't know what to say to you anymore, anymore.
That was beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. This next one I'm going to do is called "Find a Way to Love," which is a real good idea, and it's kind of a song about someone who has gone through a breakup, and by the end of the song, maybe there's a little bit of hope that he's going to find love again.
His heart will be mended.
That's the third piece of paper I've crumbled in my hand, thrown there at the wall and missed the garbage can. And you think that I'd know better not to write some sad love letter to some lover I will never see again. That's the fourth piece of paper I've crumbled in my hand. That's the second glass of whiskey I poured myself a drink, put up to my lips and then just poured it right down the sink. And I know one thing for certain, if I've lost my taste for bourbon, then I really must be hurting worse than I think. That's the third glass of whiskey I poured myself a drink, and I hope that soon I'll find that the love I've left behind will come back to me again in time, and I'll find my way to love again. I'll find a way to love again. I'll find my way to love again. driving through the snow, singing her favorite song, yeah, playing on the radio. And I wondered if she might be out there somewhere singing with me like we used to do together so long ago. Yeah, the last time I missed her, I was driving through the snow. Now she's the first glimpse of sunshine I've noticed in a while. I don't know her name. When she looks my way, she smiles. And I'd like to get to know her, those sad yesterdays are over. Yeah, I think I turned the corner back about a mile ago. Yeah, she's the first glimpse of sunshine I've noticed in a while. And I think that soon I'll find that the love I've left behind will come back to me again this time. And I'll find my way to love again. I'll find a way to love again. I'll find my way to love again. Find your way to love. Find your way to love.
Wow, thank you.
I'll tell you what, this has been a real good experience tonight with Bruce. He has got an awesome setup here, and thank you so much for
Absolutely.
having
Oh,
us
no,
tonight, Bruce.
thank you so much, really.
And before I forget it, we're going to do another song here, but I want to let you all know that we're going to be playing up at the DeLandapalooza on
Wow.
April 23rd in DeLand at the Elusive Grape on at 3:30 in the afternoon. So for about 50 minutes,
That sounds good.
maybe we'll see you there.
Love to have you there, Bruce.
This next song I'm going to do, I wrote in 2020 summer, and it's about our American flag, and if our flag could talk, what might it have to say?
Oh, that's a good premise.
It's called I Still Wave for You. I was first waved by a soldier as they fought near Iron Hill at Cooch's Bridge near Newark, where some 30 men were killed. And they may have lost the battle, but went on to win the war and the freedom from those tyrants that had ruled from distant shores. As a liberated nation, other states in time joined too. New stars in my constellation added to my field of blue. And I hold them here together and will as long as I can, as I wave this fragile banner to all people of this land. And I still wait for you. Yes, I still wait for you. No matter what I may go through, no matter what I have to do, I still wait for you. Well, they raise me in the morning to remind those that pass by that I represent the fallen that died for this way of life. And some days I fly at half-mast when our nation mourns the loss of the heroes who have now passed that paid such a heavy cost. I've been placed out in the front yard every hot July the 4th, raised up on the mountain peaks where no man had stood before. I've been bumper stickers for your cars, stitched there to your ball caps, tattooed to your arms. And I still wait for you. Yes, I still wait for you. You can sing your anthem sweet, or you can stomp me with your feet. I still wait for you. I've been celebrated, loved and hated, burned down to the ground, wept on by more widowed wives than you could ever count, placed on coffins far too often, left the tombstones long forgotten, clung to by an orphaned child, saluted by a veteran proud. I've been spit on, bloodied, shot and muddied, torn to shreds to mend a wound, stood over the unknown soldier and left up on the silent moon. I've been ripped apart in times divided, sewn together, reunited, more than just some cloth and thread, stitched in blue and white and red. And I still wait for you. Yes, I still wait for you. Taken from a box brand new, a torn and tattered fading blue, I still wait for you. Yes, I still wait for you.
Joe Bryant and Mike Halloway.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having us, Bruce.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it. Had a great time tonight.
Now we got an encore from the Byrne Brothers. Yes. even better again.
Thanks a million. So the second tune we were doing is a song called Star of the County Down this time. And goes into a few tunes afterwards as well. Finish up with a tune called the Tulla Rail. And we did the Tulla Rail, we did a professional video back in Ireland before we came over here, so 3 years ago. So we want to check that out on YouTube as well, the Tulla set for the Byrne Brothers. It's very cute. Okay, ready boys?
When Bamber's down the county down I'm on the last July. Then I born a kickin this week all in she smiles, she passed me by. She looks so sweet to be the she can run up on air. She puts me up and then she myself and she's nearly there. When she pays the staircase we're going to double in town. No man I see when this week all in the man the county down. Almost been I shook my head and I guess the feeling rare. And I sense the fact that the past so fine to make with enough from here. He smiled at me and he says it's some violence around. You're mostly the bank of the banks of the bank store they count you down. When she faced the staircase we're going to double in town. The man I see when I swing all in the man they count you down. And she made it down, okay, I'm going to tumble in town. No, may not seem last week all in that I made it, it counts you down. Half a face should be sure to dance, so I'm dressed in my Sunday clothes. With my shoe shop right on my hat, top my first man, turning up on roads. Go once I stop the horse and you'll hear the rest of my pound turn round. I'm inside my sound, get the oversized store to count you down. From Bargy Base to Derry Cave, I'm going to Dublin town. No man I seen last week, all even a man to count you down. From Bargy Base to Derry Cave, going to Dublin town. No man I seen this week, all in a man to count you down.
That is great. So that's the way you're supposed to play a banjo, huh? I should learn.
Yes, that's the 4-string.
I noticed a tenor banjo. It's got a great sound. I love that.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? That's a clarine banjo, all the way from Galway. Very
Oh,
famous,
really?
Yeah, from famous banjo player.
So you don't think of Ireland being known for banjos?
Yeah, it's a huge following in Ireland for banjos. Really popular in the last 15 years or so.
What, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I found out one of the hot places for bluegrass now is Czechoslovakia. For some reason,
Why not?
I guess they got tired of polka. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. Polka's wonderful too.
They are.
In small doses.
Careful.
Yeah. No, we have all genres on
lots
here.
of polkas in Ireland as well, so Irish polkas. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, what do you have for us next?
Okay, we're going to finish up with a traditional Irish tune all the way from Scotland.
Ah,
Yes.
yes.
This is a very famous tune called...
What's funny, in the last 6 or 7 episodes, we've had several Irish groups and individuals, Scottish and Welsh, and now back again to Ireland.
Very good.
I guess that's it for the world.
Yes.
I don't know.
I'll bring on the Czech bands. What do you want next?
Yes, I hope so. I hope so.
Okay, so Finn is going to start us off. This is Finn. Have we introduced the band to you? Do you know who's who?
No, please. Oh, that'd be great.
Okay, so on the far side here, on the 4-string Irish tenor banjo is Finn. Finn is 15 years of age. He's a county champion, also champion on the banjo. He's also Ulster champion Irish dancer and world qualifier Irish dancer. So the boys are all dancers as well.
Wow.
And then Luke is 17, and he's champion box player and, we call the button accordion. We call it just the box. So he's a box player, and
All right.
and he's a champion on that and dancer as well. And then this is Dempsey. Dempsey is 12 years of age, and he's the youngest ever cast member of Walt Disney World since he was 8 years of age. And he's been on stage with us since he was 2, and he's
Wow.
he's a singer and dancer and baron and whistle player.
Yeah.
And then there's me, the dad.
And how long have you been with the group?
I'm the eldest Byrne brother.
There you go.
So I'm 21, like yourself.
Yeah, the guitar maybe.
So this is the Masons' Apron. So
Great.
here we go. Ready?
Thank you, man. Thank you. Wow, the Byrne Brothers. That was unbelievable. They can play. They can really play. I tell you. I'm going to do a couple of songs maybe to fill in here, and then we'll bring the gang up here to do our grand finale. This is a song called Dear Amanda. The irony is it's about writing a Dear Jane letter in a song. So here we go. Dear Amanda, write you now to say goodbye. Hurts me dearly, but I know our love is a lie. Think I've known it from the first. Not sure what hurts me the worst. Hard to let you go. Another thing you need to know. Keep loving you even though you broke my heart. Dear Amanda, wasn't always that way. Remember that Friday, really raining hard that day. Your friend introduced us out at cafe. It's funny, you didn't have much to say. My smile was hard to hide, already feeling inside. One day you could be my bride, but not today. Feels like I'm falling, dear Amanda. Down, 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 down I go. Oh, how I feel. The sadness is so real. On my knees I pray, praying for you. Dear Amanda, hope you will read this letter through. No, nobody writes now. Didn't know what else I should do. Thought I'd put it in a song. Somehow I knew that would be wrong. Better you read it this way. Try to understand what I say. Still hope you'll be okay. This is goodbye. Dear Amanda, dear Amanda. Wow, what a crowd, what a crowd. Worth every nickel, I tell you. So, I'm going to do one more, I think. This is a song, this is an old blues song of mine that I've tried to adapt to whatever the heck you call what I'm doing now. And called Passing By. There Here we go. Me by. All my friends seem to fall in love. Why, oh, why can't I remember the ones that caught my eye? Always say goodbye. It's so good for a while, then it surely dies. They say there's someone for everyone, no matter how I try. Love passing me by. Love passing me by. Time is passing me by. Standing on the side of the road, old faces travel by. Remember the loves that I've known, better or worse, now are gone, and all these memories slipping away. Now I must travel this path, one hand tied behind. Time is on my mind. Time is on my mind. Take it, Skelly. We always think it's like a setting sun. The ghost it brings, the many things I wish were left undone. Now here we stand, face in hand, wondering why it's gone. Stranger things have gone before and always on the run. Now I must travel this path, one hand tied behind. Love is on my mind. Love is on my mind. Passing by. Thank you. All right, guys, let's get you up here. Let's get you up here and put you to work on our great grand finale here. Circle be unbroken, and let me grab this since you're going to be there. There we go. And I think we'll get everybody up here. Oh, okay, good idea.
I'm just kidding, Bruce.
And let's see. Whoops, where am I getting that from? Oh, we'll find out.
Oh, this one's not plugged into my guitar.
Something's not plugged in?
You want me to plug it in the guitar?
Well, if you're going to play it, yes.
No, it's just loose. I didn't know if it was giving you...
Oh, that's okay. No, that's a feedback on the mic, I think. Somebody. All right, I'll start it, and then if you want to sing a verse, please.
We'll join in.
We're not doing that song. We're doing Circle Be Unbroken. No, just kidding. Anyway. All right, here we go. I was standing. Whoops. That was the last song.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
I forgot
Bruce.
to tell the band they can go relax.
That's what happens, man. We're having a good old time back there.
You never know what's going to happen. Anyway, at least, all right, let's try it this time. That sounds more familiar. I was standing
By my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the bus come rolling for to carry my mother away.
everybody.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Well, I went back home. Home was lonely.
There you go.
And my mother, she was gone. For all my family, there was crying.
Oh, yeah.
For our home felt sad and alone.
Everybody.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Big lead here. There we go. Undertaker.
Won't you please fight slow for the lady?
Drive slow. There you go.
For the lady you are holding. Lord, I hate to see her go.
Everybody.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Big Andy.
In the sky, Lord, in the sky.
That is our show. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you to Signal 25. Thanks to Joe Bryant and Mike Halloway. And thanks for the Byrne Brothers encore there. That was special. I appreciate that. And we will see you next week. And as always, remember, the best music is live. Go support your local musicians.